just quickly, I've got a cold. I need a tissue.
Oh, gross. Here.
What do you mean, oh, gross?
Are you needing like a napkin or something?
It's in my bag.
In your bag? Okay.
And I need to blow my nose, so I apologise.
Oh, this is gross. That's friendship. I just touched your nasty little tissue.
Don't you get all like that with me? Right, can you hold the steering wheel?
No. Just wait till you come to a stop.
Kidding. I can do it in one hand. It's just making me sound a bit bunged up.
Bunged up? That's
Do you not use that?
No, what is bunged up?
Bunged up. In England, it means when your nose is all like bunged up, like clogged.
Like stuffed up?
Yeah. Stuffed up.
Yeah.
Is that what you say?
Yes.
Stuffed up sounds like a stuffed...
You have a stuffed nose, like a stuffed up nose. Charlie is essential in getting me to my appointments because celebrities reach out to my manager, Ron. Once the celebrity's booked, Charlie gets the address and drives me to the reading. Not only that, but she provides such a comfort on my way to my readings. And we have plenty of giggles, which definitely helps me not get too anxious before going to a reading because I never have any idea of who I'm reading in advance. It looks like I'm doing a reading today in a hotel. Doing a reading in a hotel is actually a little different than, say, doing a reading in a person's house. And the reason being is generally just because in a hotel, there's lots of people's energies, which means that I'm more likely to pick up on the energy of all of the foot traffic in a place.
Who that?
Hello. Hi. Tyler, great to meet you.
Come on in.
Oh, thank you for having me. Oh my gosh.
My name is Omarosa, and Tyler might recognize me from The Celebrity Apprentice. No, I don't have a lot of experience with mediums and psychics. This will certainly be my first reading. I'm very excited. So I've been anticipating this. I could hardly sleep last night.
How are you?
I'm fantastic, actually.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy that you're here.
I'm excited for today. You look fabulous. I was
I
gonna say, I
wanna
love
be
that
super
blouse.
cute.
It's
Do
gorgeous.
you?
Oh my gosh.
So my mama picked my clothes out.
Oh, mine picks mine.
My mother shops for me, too.
Before I like to start, I always kind of explain how I do what I do, just let you know how the process works.
Does your head spin and you start,
You know, we'll get there.
I'd like to know if Donald Trump is going to become president of the United States. You think you could tell me that?
Basically, the way it works is actually pretty simple. For me, I work as a clairvoyant, so I see information. So for me, when I sit down with a person, I basically just pick up on impressions about them. I pick up on personal information, usually about their loved ones who've passed away.
You just want to jump into it.
I do.
You're
'Cause
just
I already
not
have
even
stuff
going
coming
to
through.
like.
I'm like, I got stuff coming through. Gotta do it.
You don't even want to ease into it.
No, we're just gonna jump in. So we'll see what we can get here as far as this goes. What I'm gonna do is I'll probably hold on to one of the objects first, if that's okay.
Is there one in particular? You just keep looking over there.
You know, maybe the notepad might be a good place to start. So let's see what we can do.
And what's going on your notepad?
So on my notepad, I'm basically scribbling. And that's just kind of the way that I center my focus and put it at a single point to kind of try to calm my mind.
Okay.
Because I'm always picking up on images, but this kind of allows me to silence all of the other mental chatter and just kind of focus on what's coming through. Because I have this man coming through that's frustrated with his passing. Frustrated with his passing. Frustrated with his passing. And this is kind of fitting the profile of someone that got to live like a relatively long duration of life, but then it got like cut off at too early of a point in the way that it comes across.
Yeah, I've had a lot of deaths,
Sure.
so you're going to have to give me
Absolutely.
a little more.
Oh yeah, no, we will, absolutely. And we'll just get progressively more specific. The one that's coming through that I'm connecting with is more frustrated with his passing because this feels like there's non-natural elements to it. I do have to reference to an impact.
When you say impact, like somebody
So this
hit
is,
him?
he's referencing to a feeling of like my head and chest, it just is quick, referencing to an impact. I feel like I can't feel my back, but he's referencing to an impact, and this is one of them.
My brother was shot.
Sorry.
So yeah.
Because I am referencing to the impact of this. I am wanting to talk about back for some reason.
Yeah, he was shot in the back of his head.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's whose tablet you're holding.
Right.
Yeah. I love my brother, and you know, my mom had just saw him, and I was meant to see him, and so that was like one of my regrets.
There's a frustration with two people, not just one.
He was with his girlfriend, and the person who shot him was the girlfriend's ex-boyfriend, and he's been sentenced to life in jail. But the person who would not help us at all
Right.
in my brother's murder was his girlfriend.
Right.
And so he may feel betrayed by her,
Sure.
but she refused to assist us. And so we had to go about getting a conviction all by ourselves. So when you say there was another person, I'm like, whoa. You can Google that story all day. You'll get 10,000 hits, but you will not know the role that this girl played unless you have that gift.
He does reference to the two boys that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I want to talk about the youngest of the two that we'd be discussing. So how many kids did he have total?
In total, he has 5 boys.
Okay. There's a reference to where the youngest one would be living.
Okay.
And there's a reference to a living shift or a living change in where the youngest would be living.
Okay.
Do you know where the youngest would be living?
The youngest who looks just like him
Right.
is now with my oldest brother.
Oh, okay.
But he does go back and forth between his mother's house
Sure.
and my brother's.
Okay.
So he goes between my family and her family. So
Right.
there is constantly a back and forth.
And there is an encouragement of this actually changing, but it would be with the youngest.
Wait, are you saying he wants him he wants him to move?
Yes.
Tyler, I
Correct.
need you to be clear. Because I'm ready to
Sure.
stop this and get on the cell phone
Sure.
and call my nephew.
Sure. There's an encouragement of doing this move, but staying in one place. He wants it to kind of stay on his side of the family. He's not wanting
Ooh,
it to
he
be...
wants him. Ooh.
Yeah.
Tyler!
I know.
Let me tell you
know,
something.
but
That
this-
is, but we know that. So good.
That's
Well, you
validation.
just validated.
Yeah.
Wow, that's deep.
So there would be that.
No, 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 no.
Sure.
Don't,
Yeah.
don't move from there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I worry about that boy so much.
I know. Understandably. Yeah.
Oof, child.
Sure.
That's deep that you picked
Yeah.
up on that because he is like our biggest concern.
Sure.
I feel like I was given the permission to be a little pushy, you know, from my brother, who was very pushy, to go and make sure my nephew's well-being is the top priority.
So we've got that, and that. Well, I might hold on to the actual ring, and we'll see if we can get much of a feel.
It's a cross
Oh,
and it's
nice.
his ring.
I love that. So we'll see what we can get there. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, so I have the man coming through who would have passed away very quickly of a sudden heart attack, and that's kind of what I want to talk about. So immediately, do you know who that would be within the family?
For that's his necklace.
Yeah, it's weird in the way this is coming across, because referencing to, feel like I die, and mind you, this is quick. This is out of nowhere. Like when people.
Oh no, it was sudden.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sudden
So,
cardiac arrest.
for sure, completely random. I do want to acknowledge with him, as he's coming through, he's referencing to being moved to 2 facilities or reference to 2 places.
Yeah, he
So
was.
he was aware of this
Wow, Tyler.
move for the 2.
Yeah.
When he comes through, there was a very quick acceptance of, there's nothing I can do about this. There is a feeling of almost like, I'm sorry that this didn't get dealt with sooner. There is an acknowledgement of that. He was badgered to go to the doctor and didn't, and he's aware of that.
Well, I kept Michael's appointments, and he was reluctant to go to any doctor's appointment.
Sure.
And so yeah, he he was a true man in his disdain for going to doctors. So.
And then earlier I wrote the name Michael on this page.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah. I mean, that definitely.
That's insanity. That's
Yeah.
my Michael.
Yeah.
And he's free.
Yes.
He was my fiancé, Michael Clarke Duncan. Yeah. So. Yeah. He was my fiancé, and he passed. He died in September. Our wedding was to be in December.
Wow.
So.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Don't
you start crying,
I know. I'm
Tyler.
like, oh gosh.
Get it together, man.
I know. Gotta.
I need info. Don't fall apart.
Yes.
Don't fall apart.
I know. Oh,
Not now.
I know.
I need the goods.
We got this. We got it.
Okay.
We got the goods. As far as what could have been done for you, like there's a full acknowledgement, a full appreciation, and he was really thankful for that send-off that he was able to have, because he does feel like there was a respectful.
He did have
and it was
a
great.
huge send-off.
And I mean, people came from all over. It was.
He
great.
did.
So,
You're seeing that?
Yeah, absolutely. And he
It
knew.
was spectacular. Like all of his friends, everybody he's worked with.
Yeah.
It was a 2-day ordeal.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
We played one of his movies. We played The Green Mile on the first day, and then the next day we did his private services, and there was capacity. We couldn't do anymore.
It just goes to show how much love was there. Let's see what we're doing. He's referencing two. There's a reference to a mother and then a female contemporary, which would be like a sister figure or someone who would have been in his generation that he acknowledges. And mind you, I'm only saying based on what I see. I see sister over here, and then I see rest of family over here. So that generally indicates a split or a separation. So, yeah, there would be an acknowledgement.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God, he's with her mother. She has his mother.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do.
Right.
Oh, I knew that in my heart.
Yeah.
He did not want his mother with her. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah. And there isn't, and I think sometimes...
Oh.
Mind you, he's aware of it and they will be together. And when his mother passes, he will be there for her to take her and to love her.
With his mom.
And they'll
See,
be together
that makes
again.
me happy. That makes me so incredibly happy. Oh, for him to be free of all the trauma.
From his perspective, he's not impacted anymore.
He's over it.
He's over it.
Then I'm over it.
Good.
You just freed me.
There you go. That's all you can
I'm free, honey. Oh.
Good.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so good. Oh.
That would be his primary message. I think it was really significant for Omarosa to hear that her fiancé had closure with the family situations upon passing away, that he had a greater perspective, and that he was prioritizing moving forward, moving on, and having a sense of closure over any drama or trauma. Where they go, and the places that they go, they're able to have communication with this realm in the sense of being able to watch over loved ones, being able to ensure that loved ones are protected, that they're guided. I don't know if you believe in angels, I certainly do. I believe in guardian angels. I
Michael
believe
was
in all
my
that.
angel. Yeah.
This goes to show how much love was there. It really, truly
So
continues
our
on
love
forever.
continue on forever.
Absolutely. I believe that. I believe that.
I believe it too.
And that's why
I
messages
feel
come
it.
through. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was loved so fully by this man.
Yeah. He did. And he always will. And that's the beauty of it. Love doesn't end when we die. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
It continues on forever. Yeah.
I'm about to go up in this kitchen.
Yeah.
I need some soul food therapy.
I feel you. I feel
I
like
need
can
a
do some
nap.
too.
For me, this session meant that love conquers all. And that you should love your family and your man and your siblings while you have the chance. Don't miss an opportunity because your next breath is not guaranteed.
Have a great
Yes.
rest of your day.
Thank you,
Thank
Tyler.
you so much. Bye.
Bye. Amazing. Just amazing. I'm so glad I went through this experience.
Do you know the movie The Green Mile?
I do know the movie The Green Mile. So I wonder, it was that, So the guy in it was, yeah, I know The Green Mile. Yeah, the big guy, big tall. Was that who it was? Oh, no way. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So that was her fiance.